Hey everyone, I'm TARYN RYDER and welcome back to Snow White and the Huntsman, not your children's fairy tale. Now we know Snow White and the Huntsman is an action-packed war movie, but it's not without a touch of romance for Snow White, played by Kristen Stewart. First, there is the Prince, played by Sam Claflin. Now he and Snow White were childhood sweethearts who were ripped apart once Queen Ravenna took the throne. Anyone familiar with the original story knows that the Prince and Snow White are meant to be together.
With my character, it was always, you know, it's the Prince and Snow White. It's kind of, you have to somewhat slot that in somewhere.
Sorry, Snow White, you have to like him.
I'm sorry.
But remember, this isn't your children's fairy tale.
It was also an opportunity to take a story that you think you know so well and you know,
Exactly.
a story that relies on destiny and go like, destiny is not gonna have your back all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Enter the Huntsman, who is a mentor of sorts to Snow White. However, once Chris Hemsworth nabbed the role, the dynamic automatically shifted between his character and Snow White.
It was totally kind of Chris's energy that was very clear.
At the world premiere in London, I discovered it wasn't always this way, and the relationship between Chris and Kristen's character became much more romantic than in the original script.
Originally, the Huntsman was an older character, more of a father figure, a mentor, and the more we started looking into it, you know, the Huntsman was a damaged soul, and we thought if Snow White is a damaged soul who's lost her mother, her father, and she pairs up with the Huntsman who's lost his wife, that's an interesting dynamic to come together, and they can each give a part of their soul to the other.
As the casting process went along, it became clear that it may be more resonant for a modern audience to cast a younger Huntsman so that you could develop a bit of a romance and a bit of a tension between Snow White and the Huntsman.
So who do you want to win Snow White's heart, the Huntsman or the Prince? Tweet me and be sure to check out Snow White and the Huntsman when it hits theaters this Friday.